Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to episode 53 of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds by Obsidian. Now, if this is your first time with the series, do note there's a link to the playlist in the description down below, but otherwise, really quick recap. Bad run-through, bad guy, near the end of the game, and currently running the Peril on Gorgon DLC. That all said, we're good to go, and let's cue the intro. Hello folks at YouTube, welcome back, and thank you again for the folks on the stream here. I want to say hi to Neon Ronin, who has joined us for this particular episode, and hopefully later on into the night. We're going to go ahead and continue on where we last left off. We had gotten entry into the chem lab from Dr. Lowe, then managed to off him because he was a jack. And now we're just kind of doing a last-minute review of the rest of the facility, just in case there was anything we hadn't already looted, which turns out was a bit more than I expected. Ooh, storm cannon? Makes me sad I'm not playing with guns this time around. That actually looks kind of fun. Oh, and there's your missing cards there. Interesting. I wonder why this person stole them. It's a security person who stole them. Oh, that's just rude. That's horrible. That's hilarious. Alright. So I think we've... Oh, we got stuff here. Yeah, we can definitely get you.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Darn right. Yes, let's actually take a look at that storm cannon. I'm kind of curious about it. So... Ooh. Ooh. Are you a... Okay, so I may let you guys play with this real quick. I want to see what type of effect that has. If it kills me, then we'll take it back out of rotation. When I first started playing this game, that was actually one of the things I ran into. Excuse me. I had given, oh, which companion was it? I'd given one of the companions the, a shock weapon. Or well, it blew up. And it blew up on me. And it was not nice. Because every time they shot, it shot at me. I was in the blast radius. So this may be a bad decision, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh, lots of fun stuff here. I mean, they're just going to recycle it anyways, right? Okay, and here's the upper level. Got it. So I had not come into the central lab. I thought I had, but I never had. Okay, that was a sprat. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Sell junk first. Weapons. We'll get rid of you. I'm gonna hold on to which one was hers. What's this one? So employee benefits. Kind of weak. We'll still hold on to it. We'll hold on to the plasma cannon because just in case I want her to go back to it. Here. You are special, okay. And now the customary dumping of everything not Adrena. There you go. Okay. And now, okay. Now I need to figure out which way to get out of here. Down there. I have a way to get down there. I'm completely turned around. I mean, I may just be able to just go back to the Hope. Let's see. Nope. I cannot just get back to the Hope. Or to the, not the Hope. But I don't have, okay, I can't just fast travel out of here. So I need to find a way down. That's up, that is not down. Oh, hey, remember here? Where we started last episode. Okay, so that was not where we wanted to go. Maybe come in from this angle. There we go, that's down. Okay, so go down. We'll stay on this level this time. There we are. That's where we're going to have that gal on our ship. Because we may have killed Dr. Loeb, but we're not going to kill the poor receptionist. Yeah. Alright. Loading, 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 loading. Okay. Is she actually going to be on the ship? She is! Hey! Let's go talk to receptionist Kelly.
This change of scenery sure is something. Can't wait to see the groundbreaker.
I guess we gotta take her to the groundbreaker.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat.
Alright. And let's go ahead and take her to the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Wow, she disappeared like quick. Okay, so we now have these two locations to unlock.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Excuse me. Yep, I'll keep you two. Excuse me. It's the season. I actually hope to be getting my flu vaccine sometime this week, if not next. Not the cough as the flu, but maybe think of it because of everything else going on right now. All right.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Okay. So, where we need to go to next? That's all the way over there. That's long, long route. Okay, and how about this one? Ah, both of you are in there. Layjoy. Let's talk about dialogue between dead men. Oh, I didn't actually change it, that's why. Okay, so HIA facility is closer. Let's do this.
Here we go!
Okay, yeah, that is a splash attack. That's gonna hurt me. Where are you? There you are. Hi. Love the smiley faces. Love the smiley faces on the uniform. Hadn't seen that before. Alright. So we should be able to get into here now. Yep. That was ominous. Alright. Ooh, a little bit of a frame drop there. Looks like the power is pretty much out. Okay, yeah, this isn't a creepy... Oh, this isn't creepy at all. Random bit cartridges laying everywhere. That's where I want to be, but I'm gonna have to go the long way, it looks like.
Oh my law. What is that smell?
Whatever it is, we're up to our ankles in it.
Ugh. Like something burrowed its way through here?
Welcome to Human Inquiry Auditing, the Spencer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater.
Oh.
Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries and always.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
I don't know how we work, Captain.
I reckon we've seen the worst. Not bad, huh? Nailed it, Captain! Nice work!
Whew, this is gonna be fun. See, that's where the presentation was that we were hearing. Hey. Incoming messages. Blakesley, subject, safety protocol. In order to minimize damage to company property and or personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. Not touch and or handle test subjects. Please defer to security personnel. 2. Avoid using inflammatory phrases or terms such as untested chemicals. Consider patented Space's Choice formula. Test subject. Consider valued volunteer. Cells. Consider living quarters. Remind subjects that compliance is one of the requirements of their contract with Space's Choice. Do not interrupt official Space's Choice communications and or marketing while directing volunteers. Architect's Balls, is that all the guidelines? Look, these people are coming here from Tartarus. Don't let your guard down, don't get friendly, and don't get close. If everyone does their jobs right, these volunteers will leave this facility as free and upstanding citizens. Dr. Marion Blakesley, as supervisor. Okay. In light of certain recent developments, our friends at OCI have generously provided us with advice and guidelines intended to ensure the best possible outcomes for our research here at Human Inquiry and Auditing. To that end, we will be establishing new testing parameters and volunteer preparation guidelines effective immediately. These guidelines will be provided to you at your stations. I really would like to congratulate you all on what you've achieved so far. Keep your heads down and your minds focused on the work, and the rest will come easy. If you have any concerns, kindly forward them to my assistant, Benjamin Marley. And then, lastly, question. Every volunteer means just that, Miss Sonata. We're entering a vital phase of the testing process. That means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved. Of course, we're counting on you for that. And that's in response to an outgoing message, apparently. Okay, to Weaver. Help. Weaver, have you seen my offline key card? If this is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already at full burn. They're going to lose their bolts when they catch me taking the long way around the facility areas. Or to the faculty areas. Please tell me it was sitting on your desk or something. Yeah. You gonna get a third? Not today. Okay, so 1 moment. And thank you, Neon. Come on, there we go. That was fun. Anyways, we will continue now. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else here, so we continue onward. Ooh, volunteer quarters. Man, I'm not sneaking. I'm not a very sneaky guy.
volunteer quarters? I've slept in cargo holds nicer than this.
It's so homey, almost. Whatever brought these folks here, they were just people. Same as us.
Except they were on Tartarus, which means they were in jail for something, probably unfairly, or, you know, being late to a shift or something. Oh. The state of all these showers. Local volunteers have this environment is where we test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills.
This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in the contracts.
Gets barred. And they've broken through here.
Here goes nothing!
That was fun!
Got 'em all!
All right. So, without spoiling anything, Neon, since you said you had completed the DLC, what were your thoughts overall? You enjoyed it, full of hard choices. Yeah, I do like that part. I'm worried it's going to be a little short, but I do like the tone and the fact that nothing is laid. Well, nothing about this game is really laid out in stone, other than, you know, there obviously are good choices and bad choices, but they all seem to have merit because everything seems to be just kind of broken as far as the society is concerned. Enter testing supervises passcode. Okay. That's blankly the passcode. That would be... That's the administrative level, gotcha. Oh, so there's more than one way to get up there, gotcha. Injection mask. Oh dear. Movement speed. All attributes -1. Oh. That actually might be better than my current. No, it's not better than my current. And then pressurized injections. Oh. Oh. That is just foul. So they were just pumping them up full of Adrena-Time constantly, weren't they? Oh. Oh, that makes me almost kind of physically ill. I mean, it's not shocking.
Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing volunteer program.
I'll fix you right up! Anyone else?
Are you... Yeah, it's a...
Nice one!
Where's that drone? Oh, this is what I wouldn't give to be able to use a gun right now.
That's the last of them!
Oof. Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, so it's pumping them up with Adrena and Adrena-Time the whole time. Oh. Yeah, they were making super soldiers. That's just flat out super soldiers. All for the sake of greater work efficiency. I mean, it shouldn't be shocking, but it's still kind of just disgusting. Welcome volunteers to the combat testing room. Under the guidance of our space distress technicians, you'll be completing a brief practice course. They're just be this far, keep it up. So yeah, they're doing combat testing, so they're definitely also training soldiers. I didn't even think about looking at the armor, because usually it's just jokes. That was definitely not a joke. Oh, let's go to the combat area. This is bound to be good. Oh dear.
Here we go! got it, Captain!
Yeah, something is using in-ray on me. Marauder Colossus? Yeah, you try to wear that armor, would not recommend it. I wouldn't know that. Oh, yeah, no, not the massive Colossus. Yeah, no, I would not try to wear that armor. That just doesn't... I mean, the bonuses sound kind of good until you think about what you get as a side effect. Then they're suddenly not worth it at all.
Make him regret it!
There he goes.
Just like that!
Had to make noise, didn't you, buddy?
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat test unit. Under the guidance of the Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakeslee!
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion!
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
It's probably right about the time that she just beat feet. Okay. Observation logs. Oh, there's quite a few of them here. We got 7 more minutes for this episode, so... Compliance testing parameters. Bases. Data entry, physical exertion mild, physical exertion strenuous, social exclusion, sanctioned violence. Group SC1, initial testing phase 1. Subject SC1A through K were given forms and writing implements and instructed to fill them out to corporate standards. Upon completion, forms were placed in an employer-sanctioned shredding device by a technician. Test was then repeated. Observational notes. Volunteer SC1D Kindle objected to further testing after completion of second set of forms. Volunteer SC1G after 5th. Volunteer SC1B after 10th. No further objections from remaining volunteers. Volunteer SC1E Hobbs was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to the second phase of compliance testing. Objection from Volunteer SC1D. Group SC5, initial testing phase 2. Subject SC5A through K were given visual demonstrations of multiple physical exercises. Note, thank you, testing assistant Lehman. Then instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instruction. Observational notes. Subject SC5H complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. Subject SC5A, E, and K failed out at around the 15-minute mark. Test was terminated after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Group SC-27. Mid-stage testing, Phase 3. Subjects are instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for the duration of the test. At random intervals, the technician is to provide vocal cues to reverse course. Observational notes. Of the 8 test subjects remaining in the group SC-27, 6 respond to vocal cues. Subject 63D became aggressive and was removed. Subject 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for the remainder of experiment. Technician's addendum. Observational data compromised due to equipment failure. Technician Embry S. was found incapable of continued operation due to incessant weeping, and was withdrawn flagged for disciplinary measures. Group 63, late-stage testing, Phase 4. Subjects are isolated and instructed to select one member of their experiment group for immediate removal from the volunteer program. Observational notes. Subject 63A volunteers Subject 63F. Subject 63B is unresponsive for duration of testing session. Subject 63C deliberates for 5 minutes 36 seconds before volunteering Subject 63E. Subject 63D is unable to recall the names and or identification numbers of her fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional Compound X injections. Subject 63E volunteers Subject 63F. Subject 63F refuses to comply with instruction for duration of testing session. Subject 63G exhibits extreme confusion and extreme emotional distress, demands morning injection. Technician's addendum. Time as a previous note is 1400 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject terminated. Group 87, late-stage testing, Phase 5. Subject is instructed to fire at shrouded target 1 industry standard fashion modeling assistive direct device mannequin. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Observational notes. Subject is fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. Subject is fired at observation window. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject is fired at subject other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject is fired at subject other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject is fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician's addendum. Subject unresponsive. Messages. Incoming messages. Oh, geez, there's a whole bunch of them here. From Blakesley, subject safety reminder. In light of certain recent incidents, I'd like to remind you all that it is paramount that we follow all Space's Choice guidelines regarding safety and security. Yes, you will suffer professional and financial consequences if you are found to be responsible for damaging company property. But here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endangers highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are all here to achieve. Then consider whether you want to be the one that lets us all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. A reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed on the Notice LeBlanc provided earlier this month. It is strongly suggested that you use your allotted break to do this, as any losses to productivity will be reflected in your paycheck and or indentureship agreement. Just a question. Hey, you and Andre talk about Tossball sometimes, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him at all. Maybe you could ask him about it? If something's wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. Agnes, Rome. Ruan. Okay, resets. If we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the preparation time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at a jog if you have to. Just try not to let them see the bodies. Look, Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise is that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. Maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think maybe your loyalty is to some other corporation. Uh-oh, Andre. Outgoing messages. The boss? Hey Andre, Dr. Blakesley has started to come down here pretty often, usually for the morning shift. She hasn't said anything, just watches us through the test for a while and then gets up and walks out. Weaver tried to give her a report, I think, but Blakesley gave her a look, and that was the end of it. You think we're doing something wrong? You'd tell me if you knew anything, right? I'll split my lunch with you again. Oh, and hey, great game last night, huh? Antisars. Yeah, we're going back to mannequins for Phase 5. None of the test subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch, I guess. Should make things easier for you in disposal, right? The best part is that one of the cages didn't close properly last night, and a couple of the little mantipillars got loose. Who knows where they are by now? Morley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. Yeah, we know where they are. They're out in the main area. Okay, that's everything from there. And we are at 40 minutes. So we'll go ahead and close out this particular session. Alright folks, and with that said, we're going to go ahead and close out this particular episode of The Outer Worlds. Thank you again for joining along with me. I hope that you had fun, as much fun as I had in recording this particular episode. That said, do note that you can catch me live if you'd like when I play this and other games on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater. I play every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific Time. I'd love to see you there. As well, of course, if you like what I'm doing here, you can also follow me on my other channels. You can find me on Twitter at BiscuitEaterYT, on Facebook as The Biscuit Eater, and again on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater. Beyond that, of course, I do wish and hope that you would help me out with the YouTube algorithm by making sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to make sure that you get notifications whenever a new video goes live. But with that all said, thank you again for joining. Hope you have a wonderful day. Until I see you next time, game on, lovelies.